The possibility and potential of the human emotional state is that when you are the most authentically connected to your emotions, they are like calm, peaceful water. This is how you learn to distinguish the difference between energy that's yours and energy that is not yours. If your emotions are calm, peaceful water, then what happens when you encounter energy that is not yours is the water ripples. Instead, we have been conditioned to believe that the ripples are who we are. That is false. And at the same time, if you were calm, peaceful water all the time, if you already had that skill and ability, you would not have incarnated as a human. You would have stayed as an ascended master. So the purpose of this awareness is not to believe that calm, peaceful water is the goal all the time. In fact, the whole reason that people incarnate on this planet and learn to be human is to experience the process of having ripples in the water and learning how to navigate when the water ripples. The way that we navigate these ripples is often through feeling out of control, feeling angry, feeling lustful, feeling rageful. None of that is actually you. And there's a lot of propaganda and programming in this world that wants you to think that that is you. And that is keeping you as a spirit out of your body. When your spirit fully descends into the body, ascension is a scam. When your spirit fully descends into the body, you experience yourself as calm. You experience yourself as peace. And when you get this, when you understand this, when you begin to experience this, what happens is you become someone who can make clear, conscious decisions. Someone who makes decisions from a place of clarity is someone who has the ability to form clear relationships with other humans. And the reason that there are so many people who are like, I'm not going to incarnate another time. This is my last lifetime on earth. And then you have shitty relationships with other people. Yeah, right, babe. The only way that you're not incarnating again on this planet is if you learn to live in a way where you're not creating karma. Is if you learn to live in a way where when you encounter karma, you know how to move through those relationships in a way that is respectful, in a way that is clear, in a way where you don't lose control of yourself because you allow energy that is not you to run the show. The only way that you can clear the karma that you're trying to access through all of your encounters with other humans, because that's where we're at on this planet, is by getting so conscious in your relationship to your reality, which is best assessed through your emotional state, and becoming the one who is not in control, but who is a witness to that emotional state, so that when you recognize that there are ripples in your water, that there is energy that is not you trying to run the show, you can create enough space to move through that, to process that in whatever way works for you. Breath work, meditation, movement, screaming, singing, dancing, whatever works for you. Find what works for you. You process that through, and then you make decisions. And then you show up to your relationships. And then you form agreements from a place of no longer being in the fog of energy that's not yours, because that fog of energy that's not yours will have you make agreements that you have to come back for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes to clear, to complete. There's nothing wrong with karma. Karma is actually, what I'm learning about karma in this lifetime is that it's a really beautiful journey to be on when you finally learn what karma looks like, and when you begin to meet people from that place of recognizing that most charged relationships are an opportunity to clear your karma and to create relationship in a way where maybe there doesn't need to be karma in the next lifetime. And all the emotions and the energies that need to come up in the process of that are so valuable. What I'm learning as I'm on this journey for myself is that karma is such an incredible opportunity to look clearly at the places that I have shown up to many lifetimes with unconsciousness, with an inability to be present with certain emotions, perhaps. The things that come up karmically are opportunities to close that loop, to bring consciousness to it, to show up from a place of peaceful waters in my own energy and make choices that are actually me making the choice. And then the karma completes, and then I get growth in my life, and then maybe I won't come back for another lifetime. Who knows? I don't know. I like planet Earth. I think it's fun.